What is up, my super tubers? It's your boy OG Fresco. So today I'm here to talk a little bit about the meta-analysis going into Virginia. So I want to assess each deck, each top deck, and tell you more about why they're here and what can we do to counter them. So what we have to look for when we get to Virginia. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with a lot of things I've been seeing a lot is the leader decks, and I call them leader decks because it's based on the leader. It's not based on the battle cards, and that's Vegeta and Trunks. Now, they're highly aggressive decks. Now, there's different versions of them. We see a lot of red, blue Trunks, especially with the Vegeta here today. Save the day. We see, that build coming into play, and I think that build's great. But a lot of the reason that build is great is because the lack of negates. And I feel like if we would play more negates in our deck, that deck will lose to itself. Because sometimes it has only its turn to play. So if we make Trunks lose the cards that he wants to combo with on our turn, trying to defend, he has nothing to attack with. He has nothing to plus, and gain that advantage with. So you have to pressure Trunks also, and that's the thing. A lot of people play conservative against Trunks, and that's not the way to play against him. Now, when it comes to Vegeta is great. He has good control. He has good mid-range, late game, and everything. His late game not as great, but he has great late game when somebody's suffering early game. So he has to keep up with him, and that's the thing with Vegeta. I like Eddie's version, Eddie Saint Hilaire. His version was really good because he played a leader deck. He didn't play much battle cards. He played the Trunks Creator combo, and that's a 3-drop. And then he can tag out for the Vegeta the Proud Father, which can KO you. So it was pretty good how he did that. I like the idea behind it. You don't have to play high battle cards. You keep your cards in your hand, and that's more cards to combo with. But here's the thing. That deck's only relevant because Mecha Frieza's kicking Cell's butt out the format. So, if we played more of the Cell combo, Vegeta wouldn't be a problem. So you have to figure out what your best matchup is and figure out what you're going to see the most up there. From what we've seen, we see a lot of aggressive decks coming into play. Cell's getting kicked out because more people are playing less Cell because Mecha Frieza is a thing. Now, speaking of Mecha Frieza is a great deck. The different versions can have different control ranges. I like the red, blue, yellow. It's very aggressive, but it also can't take aggression that well. The green version can take a little more aggression, has more control cards. It can KO things. Some people play negates in there. Some people don't. A lot of people are moving negates out, depending. It has a very good even game, I would say, the green-blue version. And I like that version the most because, it can diversify with what cards you play. The blue-yellow version is more defensive. I like that version not that much, but I do like it. I like the theory behind it. You defend, and then you play something like Returning Golden Frieza, and you just destroy stuff, like get it out of the way. When it comes to the best build, I think the green-blue is automatically the best. The other ones do lack things. The blue one lacks aggression. Sometimes you just have a hand full of blockers and Bulmas and not much battle cards. So it lacks aggression. The red-blue-yellow has great aggression, but lacks defense. So I think the green-blue is a good mid-range version. When it comes to something like Soul Striker now, like I said, I'm going through most of the top leaders. Soul Striker has a great game. He has great defense. The green-blue, and I'm speaking of the green-blue version, that's a top pick to win the event. I don't think he has much weaknesses, honestly. He can take aggression. He can put aggression on. It's just a constant threats. I think the way you beat Soul Striker, you got to play his game, but play it a little better. Something like Trunks has a horrible matchup against Soul Striker because of Trunks. All he wants to do is attack and keep pressuring you, but Soul Striker could take it, and he's one of the only decks that can take so much aggression. There's been so many times I tried to push somebody's shit in with Trunks, and then it's just like battle card, go tanks. Okay, I'm still alive. I could take it, especially if they results early. So make sure you get them down, especially to around 5. If you don't want to awaken them, get them down to 5 so the results isn't too drastic. So putting it all in a sense, I just want to give a little insight. And I think the best decks going in is a Mecha Frieza variant and a Soul Striker variant. I think Vegeta and the Trunks, they won their events off of surprise, and that's great because you can, push so hard. But if you play more negates, their attacks don't do much. If you play more blockers, their attacks don't do much. And you know, Mecha Frieza, they lack that. And you know, it was mainly Mecha Frieza versus Vegeta's. So, you know, they lack those type of defenses, and a lot of people don't know how to build their decks right and put a lot of 10Ks in their deck and not enough 5Ks. So Mecha Frieza loses that way. You know, you can't have all these high drops because he will tap out. So just to give you guys a little insight into Virginia meta, hope this helped anybody. If you have any questions, let us know in the comments. Hit me up, and please subscribe and follow back. I love you guys.